egg first. I always like to turn this handle. Sometimes you have.
Yes, yes.
Even the kids, sometimes they can.
So everything is close.
Okay. Eggs.
Pause. Pause. So right now I'm bringing the veggies. As you can see, I'm adding it now to the oil. The oil is ready.
So after the oil, you add the veggies.
You add the veggies. Sis, can you please?
Sure. Even I can taste it already.
So right now I just lowered the stove a little bit because of the sauce that I'm putting. You know, it's watering, so it's just gonna be splashing everywhere. So right now all you do is let it cook
How many minutes?
for a little while. You're just gonna let it cook about 2 or 3 minutes. That's all you do before you add your egg, the egg and all the things.
And the spices. Right?
And the spices.
You know what? I'm not good at timing spices, and I think it makes a difference.
It makes a difference.
So
yes.
when do you usually put your spices?
My spices is if I'm not steaming my meat with the spice. So if I'm going direct to my sauce, I always like to add my spices like a few minutes before I bring the stuff down. So I just add my spices.
I thought you would put them at the beginning so that they can...
It depends, exactly what I said. It depends on what you, because when it comes to food preparation, most of the time, you can prepare the same food that I prepared, but it tastes different.
Yeah, because of the timing.
The timing, yes, the timing makes it different.
I have found that out. I will just throw them maybe somewhere I don't even know, and then it's like...
Some people bring everything at the same time, pum, pum, pum. So at the end, you go like, it doesn't taste like that. It couldn't taste because maybe you missed the step.
Yes. It makes a big... sometimes we don't think about it, but it makes a difference.
It makes a huge difference.
I'm excited here.
I am.
I don't know about you.
I am so excited.
Maybe I know some of you are going to go and run to the supermarket. Maybe you have the stuff in your house already. I'm telling you, you will never be disappointed.
Oh yes, most of the things is in the kitchen right there already.
Yeah, very simple.
So no harm in trying this. Just go ahead and try it and let us know what you think.
Very simple and very, very, very nutritious too. And tasty.
And tasty.
I think that's why many of us can't diet, because they tell you they leave this, leave that, leave this, and there's no taste, and then it's like, sure, I just rather eat. I can't keep up with this.
So right now we see how it is right now. So egg pretty much goes last, because egg is not something that you really cook that long.
Yeah.
So you just let this veggie. So now I'm just gonna add the spice. You see the colors. It's like it. It's like a blended tomato. Yes, like a bell pepper. All those things. That's what it makes.
What store do you find this?
You can get it at Walmart, Kroger. They have it.
Okay. It's very important. For some spices, you don't find them in your regular store.
And this, as you can see, I always gonna bring you back to that. Depends on the quantity that we're making. So this chicken flavor that I showed you earlier, I'm gonna use, see, as much as I use 1 tablespoonful of this, and a little half. Yes, the little half. That's good enough. I cook until I add the spices that I need, because most of the spices, they are pretty salty.
Yes, that's true.
So
that's why sometimes we are used to putting salt, and then you add all the spices, and then it's like I didn't put much
and the
salt.
curry powder, as you can see, 1 tablespoonful. So that's enough. Also, you don't want the spice to take the taste of your food. Also, you want to taste your food.
Yes. You want a balance.
Ooh. It's looking good already. So now bring the egg.
You know what? I'm ready to eat.
So
I'm gonna
the
get
egg
some
is
plates here.
going now. When you put this egg, let it cook a little bit before you turn the egg. And I'm gonna tell you why. So I have added the egg, but I'm gonna let it cook a little bit, that egg, before I turn it. So see how it's coming right now.
Ooh.
So right now the egg cooked like just barely 1 minute, so just gonna keep turning. So now is the time that I like to turn it non-stop when I add the egg, so it doesn't get burned or stick on the pot.
So you until you see the egg that is done.
Oh yes, you're gonna see the egg. The egg will come a little bit looking like it's kind of separated now, crispy kind.
Yeah, okay.
Then you're gonna see that it's ready. So like I said, we all know that egg, you don't cook it that long. So as soon as I put the egg and turn, so I don't like raw egg, sorry.
No.
Some people does, I don't. So I like to turn it a little bit to see the egg is cooked before I test it, to check if I have to add more salt or anything. Like I said, I haven't added any salt on this. It's just
the spices.
Just the spices. So I'm just gonna see how it is right now before.
I think we really have to change our traditional cooking, that you must have
You must have to have salt. No, you don't have to. Some food that I cook, when I taste it and this is how I want it, I don't have to go with salt. Right now, see, so sister, let's see.
Oh my God!
Wow. Like I said,
Wow!
believe me, you cannot say no to this.
Nobody. I don't care who you are.
And a little bit salt. Little bit salt I'm gonna put. Just a little bit.
Wow.
So this salt, it don't matter if you see the quantity that I put, be the judge. So taste your food.
And you might not even need to
You
add.
might not even need.
Yes. It is so good.
So the food is done. It is done. Since you can turn the stove off.
So, put this in the thing. And I put the spices away.
Okay, I'm gonna take it off from the stove so it will not continue cooking.
Oh, I need another plate.
Yes, sister.
Oh, no, that's okay.
Yes.
The cameraman wants.
So now, okay, this we can put back. take this one